Carrier.
Here. Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Principal reports. Ms. Kaufman, do you want to?
We successfully completed kindergarten registration last Thursday and Friday, even with no electricity. 52 students came through, so adding our 16 readiness students, we have a class of 68 students so far, but we always have move-ins over the summer for kindergarten for some reason. Kindergarten and second grade students will be performing their spring concerts tomorrow in the high school gym. Kindergarten performs at 5:30 and second grade performs at 6:30. And then third and fourth grade ELA testing is scheduled for the week of April 6th. Our large group testing is the 7th and 9th. And the last night of Growing God's Way is April 6th.
Okay. Angie?
Hey, we've recently completed our middle of the year integrated multi-tiered system of supports, or IMTSS conferences for grades K through 8. During these meetings, teams review student data, work through a proactive framework that focuses on data-informed instruction and team-based problem solving to make sure we are providing the right supports for student success. Here at Hicksville, we also focus on students beyond the classroom. Our high school intervention specialists and our middle school cross-categorical intervention specialists work closely with outside agencies, such as Opportunities for Ohioans with Disabilities, or OOD, the Defiance Board of Developmental Disabilities, and as well as the local community businesses to help support students as they transition into the workforce and adulthood. I'd like to give a special thank you to Country Bake and Amanda Lee Coffee for partnering with our school and providing job opportunities for our students. Opportunities like these allow students to build important job and life skills while gaining valuable real-world experience. We truly appreciate their willingness to support our students and work with them as they develop these skills. Finally, as we approach state testing season, which is always a stressful time, the staff's working diligently to make sure the students are prepared. And beyond that, the team is reviewing each student's needs and plans and making sure they receive the appropriate supports, testing environments, and accommodations so they can perform their best.
All right. Aaron?
Our busy time of the year in the high school is quickly coming upon us. Lots going on, lots happening for the seniors here in the next few weeks. They will take off for Virginia Beach tomorrow evening on their senior trip and then return on Saturday morning. 17 seniors going this year, so not quite as many as we had hoped, but still a good group, and look forward to that exciting opportunity for them. The Spring Innovative Interview semifinals are this Wednesday at PFW. The top 8 place finishers from the second semester are competing to see who will join the top place finishers from fall semifinals, and then the finals then take place on March 31st at Defiance College. So best of luck to all those students. Spring sports currently underway with scrimmages and first contest starting very soon. Varsity softball will play host to Lincoln View next Tuesday, March 24th at 5 p.m. And then varsity baseball will host Crestview on April 2nd at 5 p.m. Our first track meet will be on April 7th at 4:30 p.m. when we host Wayne Trace, Stryker, and Hilltop here at home. Last Wednesday, our seniors traveled to Columbus to tour the State House. I was lucky enough to join them. It was a fun trip. They were able to meet with Representative Klopfenstein and Senator Rob McCauley in the Senate chamber, and got to sit in the senators' chairs. Gave them a good firsthand look at state government, and I think the students really enjoyed that. I'd like to give a couple shout outs to our students for some recent performances. Our school musical Anastasia was truly an amazing performance. Our students did so well. I'd like to congratulate all of them and our director, Mrs. Gherkin, and assistant director, Jennifer Bergman, for all the work that they put into it. truly a great job. And then I want to commend our seniors who did an awesome job at the annual senior coronation that was held on March 7th. It was a great performance, full of laughs, and our students did an excellent job. Our state testing here in the high school begins on Tuesday, April 14th, with the first test being ELA 2 for the sophomores. I want to wish all of our students the best of luck on the tests and expect that they give it their all and do their best. And then one final note, our March high school house assembly had to be rescheduled due to the power outage that we had last Friday. Couldn't really put on an assembly. So we have rescheduled that for Thursday, April 2nd. Just found that date or solidified that date. So at that assembly, we will be naming our essential ace for the high school. So stay tuned for that. That's all I have.
Mr. Tier.
Speaking of essential aces, on Friday, February 20th, we had our middle school house assembly. I want to say a special congratulations to Natalie Laney for winning our February essential ace in the middle school. She is an awesome kid, lots of positive energy, hard worker, very kind, and definitely deserving of this award. So congratulations, Natalie. With the end of the third quarter obviously being here, we've had some incentives for our 5th through 8th grade. We had our 5th graders on Friday actually did an interactive art project, and even with the power going out, they were still able to get a lot of the art pieces done and do a lot of their project and complete it. So that was a lot of fun for them. Our 6th graders had planned on doing a movie afternoon, and they quickly pivoted to a board game afternoon. So lots of flexibility from our 6th grade teachers. And then today, our 7th and 8th grade students actually got to go to Fort Wayne to the YMCA. They got to swim, play volleyball and basketball, and do a rock climbing wall. So they had a lot of fun doing that. I want to say a big thank you to the Wholesale House for sponsoring our 7th and 8th grade incentive, and just to all of our 5th through 8th grade teachers for organizing these incentives. The third quarter is a lot of work for all of our students here, lots of benchmarking, test prep, and all that stuff. So it's always fun to reward our kiddos for all their hard work. We're looking forward to our spring sports season as well in the middle school. On Tuesday, April 7th, it'll be our middle school track team's first of their many events. We want to wish the track team best of luck this season, and all of our baseball and softball kiddos that aren't a part of our school sports, but we know will be playing this spring. We have begun our scheduling process for the 2026-2027 school year. Students have chosen certain electives that they're interested in, and now we're in the process of crafting all the individual schedules and trying to make that work throughout our middle school. And then, like Mr. Highlander said, state testing is coming up. Our 5th and 8th graders have 3 tested areas, ELA, math, and science. Our 6th and 7th graders have 2 tested areas, ELA and math, and we will also start on April 14th with some of our special education students actually starting earlier to receive their one-on-one and small group testings and things like that. So parents can be a lookout for dates. We're going to send out some forms with the kids and email some forms out too, just so they know the exact dates of when their kiddos will be testing, just so they can be prepared. But I know Mr. Highlander and Mrs. Kaufman have said this, but definitely a stress to really make sure kiddos are here over the next month or so to really get that final test prep and then take all these assessments. So that's what we have in the middle school.
Great. Thank you all. Fort County Career Report.
No report tonight, just a meeting on Thursday at 5:30.
Okay. And Mr. Countryman.
Yep. Aaron and I have been working together quite a bit on staffing decisions and stuff for next year. A lot of the stuff that pertains to next year, obviously I'm going to bring him in on that. So, between now and then, kind of how we've been approaching things, it's going to be like an ongoing training type thing. And thanks to the board for selecting him, because it makes me feel a lot better knowing that Aaron's going to be here and keep things going the way we always have for the last how many years. Thanks to Galen and Jen for coming yesterday down to Columbus, and for all the families that came down and represented our archers. I think there were 39 I counted, which is a lot, and they all competed in Columbus, did a great job, and a special shout out to Mrs. Zachrich, because she does a lot of work to make that happen, and it's interesting to go watch an archery event. So I don't mess with some. I won't mess with some of them anymore. They're really good shots. And then I've mentioned numerous times over the years, but would like to say that our district is always looking for bus drivers. We have very few subs, and I encourage anyone who is interested to contact Pam Slattery, my secretary, or John Adams, the transportation supervisor, and we'd be happy to work with them and getting them trained to drive for us. It is really not as hard as someone might think. And honestly, I think it's really a rewarding thing. Our kids, we have very few discipline problems on the bus, right? You guys don't have much. I mean, occasionally you'll have something, but it's good to get to know the kids and see them in a different light. And you know, I encourage anybody in the community that's looking for something to do for a few hours, perhaps, and that would just be interested in subbing, not on a regular thing, to contact us, and we'll work with them to get them trained. Driving a bus is just as important as any job here at the school. The teachers can't teach any of the kids, the cooks can't feed them, and the custodians can't clean up after them if we can't get them here. So we need those bus drivers to get that done for us. So give it a try. It's awesome. That's it.
Okay. Moving on to minutes and financials, I need a motion.
I'll move.
Galen, thank you.
I'll second.
Eric. Minutes from the regular board meeting on January 12th, 2026. The treasurer's consent agenda items to include authorize the treasurer to enter into the Ohio Workmen's Compensation Group rating program administered by Sedgwick as the district's third-party administrator effective the policy year beginning January 1st of 2027. Accept the following donations: $50 from the Helena Agra Enterprises LLC on behalf of Drew Taylor and Cone Farms for the FFA program. Any questions? Now we'll go with a vote.
Mr. Methvin?
Something to add?
Yes.
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes. Need another motion for employment of certified staff?
I'll move.
I'll second.
Tyler, Eric, thank you. Mary Grace Siebeneller as the certified substitute for the 25-26 school year. Vote.
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Methvin?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes. Need another motion?
I'll move.
I'll second.
Eric. Galen, thank you. Mary Grace Siebeneller as a classified substitute for the 25-26 school year, but resignation from Dawn Van Horn as a paraprofessional at the end of the 25-26 school year. Resignation from Riley Whitesell as 9-12 cheerleading advisor. Resignation from Megan Cover as a 9-12 cheerleading advisor. Increase Courtney Rittenhouse an additional 1.75 hours per day, Tuesday through Friday, as an educational aide for the remainder of the 25-26 school year, effective March 17th, 26. And supplemental contracts for the 26-27 school year, Samantha Lavin, co-head volleyball coach, 50%, and Carmen Vasquez, co-head volleyball coach, 50%. Roll call?
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
Mr. Methvin?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes. Motion passes 5-0. I need another motion for services and agreements.
I'll move. I'll second.
Tyler, Galen, thank you. Revised foundation deduction agreement, service agreement with the Northwest Ohio Educational Service Center per Ohio Revised Code 3313.845. This agreement covers the period of July 1st, 26 through June 30th of 27. The total projected cost is being reduced from $664,402.26 to $510,832.71. Well, going down is always a good thing.
Who says I don't bring you good news once in a while?
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
Mr. Methvin?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes. And motion for other business.
I'll move.
Eric, okay.
I'll second.
Galen, thank Thank you. Updated student engagement seal, shredding of financial documents per our retention schedule, new and revised Board of Education bylaws and policy guidelines, including job-related expenses, more job-related expenses, entrance requirements, grading, class rank, budget preparation, purchasing and bidding, procurement of federal grants and funds, use of district credit card, use of district tax exempt certificate, vendor relations, affinity rewards or other discount programs, artificial intelligence, cell phone, telephone allowance, food services, and transportation by alternative vehicles. Any comments or discussion?
I was kind of curious about the grading part of it, because what have we, I mean, it didn't seem like it was any different. I was curious what had changed for that, for the grading.
So something happened with the law to where we have to have a policy on it. That policy that we had them write essentially keeps us compliant. There were a lot of other options we could choose to add to it, like teachers will have this many grades entered each week and we'll have grades updated by this time on this day. We actually have that covered in our teacher handbook, and we have a pretty good handle on it already for middle school, high school. So we opted not to include that. So yeah, the policy that you see is nothing earth-shattering. We have more specifics in our teacher handbook. So
Okay. Yeah, but, well, I knew there was
You read it
already
and it's
like a
like-
robust, like,
Yeah.
there were guidelines for that, and I was just kind of.
Because when Keith and I met with the representative from Neola, that was my question, like, what do we need just to be compliant? Because we have a handbook that suits us very well, and I'm not trying to upset everything by changing that. So I guess that's how that came about.
Fair. I was just confused when I read it, because I was like, why? I don't know, I was, okay.
Roll call?
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
Mr. Methvin?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes. Motion passes 5-0. Any old business? Discussion? All right. Moving right along. I like this. Okay, so we will go into executive session for number 1 tonight and take no further action afterwards. So I just need a motion to go into executive session.
I'll move.
Tyler, thank you.
I'll second.
Eric, thank you. Save at 5:20. And roll call?
Mr. Levy?
Yes.
Mr. Vetter?
Yes.
Mr. Graber?
Yes.
Mr. Methvin?
Yes.
And Mrs. Carrier?
Yes.